And then I draw your attention to the wise men. Over here we have the wise men over to the right. And they came bearing gifts, right? What is the lesson that we can learn from the wise men? Well, it would be the lesson of worshiping Jesus and giving to Jesus. We find here in Matthew chapter 2, you are in chapter 1, look at chapter 2. The Bible says in verse 1, there came wise men from the east to Jerusalem. And why did they come? Well, verse 2, they are come to worship Him. And then we come down to their response in verse 11. And when they were come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary, his mother, and fell down and worshipped Him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto Him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh. Now, I want you to notice that the wise men came for one purpose. That was to worship Jesus, the newborn King, and to give Him gifts. Watch out during this season that you don't get consumed with everything that Christmas is really not all about. It's so easy to do that. The best of us, the godliest of people, can get sidetracked. Our culture celebrates something they don't know what they're celebrating about. And yet you and I know the real reason. It's about Jesus. And the wise men teach us that we need to keep our focus on Christ, worshiping Christ. Notice the three gifts there, gold and frankincense and myrrh. Each one represents something different. Gold symbolized the royalty of Jesus. Jesus, God in flesh, King of kings and Lord of lords. They recognized His kingship. And then you have frankincense. Frankincense was an incense that was used in the Old Testament, even whenever they would offer special offerings unto the Lord, it was used. And so it represents worship again. And then you have myrrh. That was the bitter spice. And it really represents the purpose for why Jesus came into the world. Jesus came into the world to die for us. And so you see here the gifts that they brought. I'm always so proud of our church family at Christmas time as we give to our missionaries around the world. We are a very giving church. And I'm proud to be the pastor of the Canton Baptist Temple, where we are so generous in our giving, and we sacrifice and we give so that missionaries can be blessed and others can hear the gospel around the world. That's what Christmas is all about. It's about worshiping Christ and giving.